Hey guys, so my name is Rebecca and I am a military spouse currently in Tokyo, Japan. And I was talking with my friend Kale, and we were having this conversation about what it means to be a military spouse and how we feel about being overseas and what we left behind to come here and be with our husbands. And in the midst of that conversation, we realized that it was a big struggle for us to get to the point that we're at right now. And me and Kale have both been here for over a year. We've been here quite a long time. And we've kind of been able to get a ground and figure out how to get a job, how to get education, how to do everything. But it took us a while to figure that out. And so during this conversation, we started to think and brainstorm about how we can help other spouses get to the point that we're at right now, and maybe a little bit faster so that they can achieve more while they're here overseas, wherever it may be, quite honestly. And so we came up with this idea: independent dependent. Every single spouse has an ID card. We all know when you get to the gate you have to show your ID card. And so it kind of was amazing when we were looking at independent dependent ID that it fits so perfectly. And so we decided to create this kind of organization or group of people that came together and taught each other and learned from each other. And so that's what independent dependent is really all about. We're hoping that we can have spouses in this group that will teach each other how to get to the steps they need to in order to get education, in order to get whatever they need to make them feel like they have a fulfilling life overseas, whether that's a job or really meeting people. Maybe that's what makes you feel fulfilled. But the whole point of independent dependent is to get a group that can support each other. Because I know personally, I didn't feel like I had any support when I was here. I showed up, I had no friends, my family was at home, I had left my job behind to come follow my husband and his career, and I felt like I really didn't have something that made me me. You know, there wasn't something that made me feel like I was achieving something over here in Japan, other than obviously supporting my husband, which is a great thing, don't get me wrong, but I didn't feel like I was me anymore. I felt like I'd lost a part of me, like I'd left behind this spirit that just wasn't there. And so what we're trying to do here with Independent Dependent is give you back that spirit, give you back that hope, give you back that thrive, that drive that gets you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Maybe it's taking the train. Maybe you've been over here in Japan and you haven't taken the trains, you haven't gone on an adventure. And side note, I very much suggest that if you're overseas, you go on an adventure and see as much as you can, because you don't know how long you're going to be here. Maybe that's what's holding you back. And so we're going to try and take you, and we're going to go on a long train ride. And that's going to be one of our events. And that's actually coming up here in July. So look at our Facebook group, check out that event. We're going to go on a long train ride all the way to Odaiba, which is a beautiful area of Tokyo, and just teach you how to use your Suica card, teach you how to use maps on your phone in order to get to where you need to go to in Tokyo so you don't feel like you're stuck here on the base. Maybe it's the fact that you really want to be educated. You know, maybe you went halfway through school and you got your associates, but you want more. We're going to teach you how to get to that step. And if I can't teach you, I'm going to find someone that can teach you. So that's the goal that me and Kale came up with, is to try and teach and learn from each other. So Independent Dependent is really just a group of people that are learning from each other and supporting each other in this crazy life of being a military spouse. So hopefully you guys can like, subscribe, comment on all of our Facebook videos, share as much as you can. We want to try and get this group as big as we can so we have a big support system here on our base, currently at Yokota Air Base, and also on other bases. So please like, subscribe, share multiple bases. So thank you guys for listening, and hopefully you guys can come along with this independent dependent movement.